TOMAS VAICISKAS.
Gym, and from what we picked up in the VTs, this is a rematch from an earlier fight that NEUN seems to have won quite quickly, and he wants to do it again. And as we've seen on most of the fights tonight, a huge height advantage this time for NEUN, and obviously we've got to say, just on looks, a huge conditioning advantage, Nick.
Yes, Thomas carrying a bit of extra weight there, a bit soft, but let's see how he performs. Looking for that big overhand right, carrying a lot of weight behind that punch. Mike NEUN's got to keep his left hand extra high.
Yes, it's like a bolo punch, which is like a cricketer bowling. It can be very effective.
Yep, looking for it again. Mike NEUN choosing the low kick option here. Oh, see, that time it landed. That's a warning for Mike NEUN.
Yeah, and the warning for Thomas was the very first low kick had him wincing. So if I was Mike NEUN, that's what I'd continue with. And
digging
again, dangerous Nick trying to catch it. As we said earlier, try to catch the leg, you open yourself up for all sorts of dangers. See what I mean? From the very first check, I noticed that he was complaining about the leg.
Yeah, I'm sure Mike NEUN's got a very powerful low kick, but you expect Thomas to be able to take a few more than that if he's a K1 fighter.
Well, K1, he's got to have conditioned it for it, Nick. There's no two ways about it, but I said from the very first kick that landed, he didn't like the look of it, and that surprises me. I'm shocked by that.
You're seeing more and more fighters switching stance these days, and so that's a good trick to have up your sleeve if your legs hurt. And I don't know why he fell over that time.
No, it's disappointing here. Again, I know some men that will accept a fight that normally fight above the waist and accept K1 rules and think there isn't a difference. Well, let me tell you, there's a huge difference if you haven't conditioned your legs.
Mike NEUN getting very comfortable now.
This is an embarrassment. It's the second fight in a row that has been a very disappointing end to it, and he really hasn't come to fight there. He's saying he has, but he was giving the referee all the signals about his legs, and I think the fight and the heart was taken out of him from that first low kick, which, Nick, is very disappointing because you must condition for K1.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner in the very first round by TKO. Let's put your hands together for Mike VAICISKAS.